Hello, hello. I've cough drop in my mouth because I'm losing my voice. Hopefully it's not that noticeable. Let's see. Okay. I'm going to give it just a second to get everyone in here. This is going to be great. I'm really nervous, like real nervous. And I have not gone live in another group that's not my own in a very long time. So I hope you guys will bear with my voice. Hello, Chrissy and Rose and Megan and Nicole. Aw, so many of my friends are on here. It makes me very happy. Jessica. You guys will absolutely hear my kids in the background, and I'm just very sorry for that. That's just the way that it's going to be because they are loud and they're plentiful. Hello, Crystal and Ashley, Lisa, Leanne. Aw, you guys are making me feel so much better. Jenny. Yeah, I feel like 50% less nervous knowing that my homies are here with me now. Raina. Okay, I'm going to give it like one more minute because I hopped on a little bit late. Hello, Jackie. Are you guys getting bad weather? Because we are kind of just sitting ducks waiting for snow, and we have had no snow at all. So I'm kind of excited, but I hope everybody stays safe. Hello, Carly from Australia. Jennifer, Raina. Also, that noise that you just heard, the snort, sounds like a big noodling catfish. That's my dog, and he is loud. He's very, very loud. He's a snorter, so anytime he inhales, he makes a loud snorting noise. That's not me snorting. That's Dutch. Okay, disclaimer. Super excited. Thank you ahead of time for sharing. I appreciate it. I hope that I am bringing you guys things that have worth. Things that you'll use. If there is anything that I share that you want, I will give you the most minimized version that I have so that you can fill in and, you know, put your information, whatever. Some of these things that I have are made, I'll still share them, but they are made for me and for my customers, so they're pretty personalized, but I'll share them anyway because while you can't use them how I made them, they might still like give you some ideas on how to, you know, word your own. Sometimes that's the hardest part of creating is not really knowing how to say things, you know. So it helps to have a friend to piggyback off, right? If you don't know me, my name is Shelbi Jo. I am a star director. I've been with Scentsy since September of 2018, and I have notes. I'm probably not going to follow my notes that well because I get going and then it's a lot. But my very, very, very dear friend and superstar director, Missy Silcox, right? She is amazing. And since I joined and I started to kind of create things, she calls me Peter 410 girl. That's what you are. You're Peter 410 girl. And for the longest time, I didn't know really what that meant. I knew obviously the scripture, but I didn't know how that applied, you know, how it applied to me. As I started to kind of embrace it and she said it more and more, then I kind of did understand what she meant, and she was right on the money with that. I love to share. I love to create things and I love to share them. I did not join Scentsy for financial reasons, like a lot of people do. I didn't join for that because I was missing something on the inside. I have 5 little girls. I have 5 kids, and that doesn't cut out a lot of time for me as a woman, as a person, because I'm a mom. Like, I'm a mom primarily and a wife, and that didn't really cut out any time for me to like exist outside of that. So in the morning I'd get up and David would leave and I would just sob. Like, I would start sobbing because I didn't know what to do. I felt lost. I felt lost. I don't have a purpose outside of being a mom and being a wife, and that's it. And he's my best friend. And when he left, like, I just didn't have anything. So I kind of spiraled down, spiraled into a depression. And I remember him coming home and being like, you know, was your day better? I was like, no, I'm sad, you know? And him being like, you need to find a hobby. You need to find a hobby. You need to find something to do. Well, then a friend of mine, I've known for years and years and years, who doesn't live anywhere close to me. She lives several hours away. She messaged me and, you know, she was like, you love it. Like, why don't you join? And I was like, I don't know. And then they had a join special and I was like, man, I might could do it. I might could do that. So then I joined and I fell in love. I fell in love with it, and it gave me like this energy, and it was exciting because, like, yes, I was able to stay home and take care of my kids and take care of my family and do the things I knew I was supposed to be doing, but also it gave me something for myself, something to be excited about, goals to hit, something else to think about besides David being at work and me not having, you know, anything for myself. So it gave me that, and through doing that, I saw the possibilities for this business. You know what I mean? Because yes, you're selling wax warmers and it's awesome and it's amazing and great products and everything they have is amazing. Like, yes, okay, I get it. Scentsy products are amazing, but there is like this gooey underside of Scentsy that like people don't realize there is, that so many can use this as a platform to minister to other women, okay? And I'm not just talking about like religiously or biblically or anything like that. Raising other people up just because of Scentsy. You know what I mean? Like, it gives you a platform to meet so many different people through so many different things. And you have to know as a consultant that Scentsy attracts the most beautifully broken people. Not all of them, but a lot of them can come from things that you couldn't even imagine. And these people are able to use their story and their testimony and their why as a way to serve others. And that is huge, okay? That is massive. That is huge. So finding that under the selling the wax and warmers, but then also seeing how much of an outlet it's given me for my creativity. Because yeah, I was sad. Yeah, I was lonely. I needed an outlet. I needed an outlet to be able to express myself and to be able to connect with other people who are like-minded, who also needed goals and who also needed people. People need people. It's just part of it, okay? So that was why I joined, and that's why I stayed. And a big reason why I started, you know, doing the stuff that I do, because it fills my cup. It fills my cup, and it fills my cup to be able to give it away and help somebody else by just doing things I would be doing anyway. You know what I mean? Okay, so point 2 on my list, this part is important because I feel like this comes up every time I do a live, because through and through, y'all, I am extra, and I know that I'm so extra. I know that there are a lot of things that I do that a lot of other people don't do, okay? And not everyone sees things my way or sees creativity my way or agrees with the things that I do. And that's perfectly okay. I know that my ways are not going to be for everyone. And that's why when I was planning this, I made it my creative truths, okay? This is stuff that in my business, in my region, in my area, with my customers, with my family, this is stuff that works for me. And I know that this is not going to be everybody's thing. Some people are totally not on board with Happy Mail. Some people are totally not on board with doing, like mystery bags and what else? Scent crates, Happy Mail. I wrote a list. All the fun extras that I do in my business are me things. And I don't want you guys to feel like it's an absolute. You know what I mean? Like, you don't have to do these things to be successful. It's just things that worked for me. And if I have an opportunity to share that and to help somebody else who maybe needs that in their life, maybe you need that outlet, don't put yourself in a box to where you don't feel like Scentsy can do that for you. You can be all out of the box, okay? You don't have to be limited to what other people are doing. For me, I have noticed, because I am extra, because I do the extra things, that I get a lot of people who tell me that they feel like they are pushed to do more and do more and more and more, and I need to do the next thing, and she's doing this and this and this, and so I need to do this and this and this to be successful. And that is 100% not true. That is not true. You don't have to do all the things. Simplicity is a core value for Scentsy, and to me that can mean several different things. Simplicity can mean, hey, I'm just going to do very, exactly, you get it from the catalog, you get it. Simplicity is core value. For me, simplicity means our products are simple. Our products are not complicated. Our products are, there's not a gimmick. These will not cure what ails you. This will not, this isn't going to do anything but what it does. It smell good. They smell good. Okay. So for me, that's what simplicity is. And something being so simple gives me personally that freedom to create around it. And I love that. I love being able to create those things. And I want you to hear my heart that all of the things that I do, you don't have to do all of them. Missy, again, she says, these ideas, they're like a buffet. Okay. You don't have to go and get 5 plates and take every single thing on there. Go through and take something that you want and implement it into your business. See how it does. But don't feel like you have to do all of it. You know what I mean? Because as much as people feel the pressure to do that, some of us feel equal amount of pressure to try to fit into a mold, to try to do less. And nobody wants to feel like that. Nobody wants to feel like they're doing too much or feel like they're not doing enough. So just keep that in mind throughout this. I know that there are 2 sides to a coin, and for people who don't feel like they're doing enough, sometimes we feel like people think we're doing too much, and just do what sets you on fire, because that is the good stuff. Okay. It's important. Okay. So into the good stuff. I feel like I'm sweating, but I don't look like I'm sweating, but I feel like I'm sweating. Okay. Customer Happy Meal. Okay. I started doing this shortly after I joined, and it was mainly because when I joined and people started placing orders and I started placing orders and I saw the shipping costs, like, I choked on my Skittles. Okay. $8, which now it's not a big deal to me because I've been around, I understand. But as a new consultant, it seemed like a lot. And so I was like, well, if people are ordering through my website, I feel like I should give back to them. You know what I mean? Because $8 for them, and they could have ordered from everybody, from anybody else, any other consultant, and there's a lot of them. They could have ordered from any consultant. My voice is going to make this, I promise. It's going to do it. It has to. Anyway, sorry. I forgot where I was at. Oh, yeah. So I wanted to spoil them because they deserved it, right? I felt like they needed a little something extra because they went on my website. No, I guess I'm just red and splotchy. I was like, what's on my face? Anyway, rewind. I squirreled and I'm so sorry. Sorry about that. Anyway, so yeah, I decided to send them something. So every single person who orders through my website, they get something amazing in the mail from me. And it doesn't always cost a lot. Sometimes I send more, sometimes I send less. It's really just what's on my heart at that point to share. But the main point of what I try to do is I try to give something back to them, because they could have ordered from anyone else. And I feel like when they order from me and then I get to turn around and like share with them and spoil them, it makes them feel valued. And that is huge. Like, that's what you want, is you want them to feel valued. So you get that loyalty back. So anybody who orders from my website, they get something in their hands. Okay. They get something, because I want to celebrate them. So things I like to include, in that, most times I like to include confetti, always, because it's like a party. Who doesn't like a party? I always do the scent of the month. If you're not doing the scent of the month, do it. Because it's a great, easy way to get extra stuff in people's hands, you know, like you want that. I usually do, so I'm trying to pull all this out at the same time. So I will do, this is my mailer from last month, so I'm just going to show you. So I'll do my flyer, right? This is easy because I just cut it. I used to do molds, not anymore. I'm not going to do that. So I just cut it now, and then I put it in a little flyer, and then the whole flyer goes in that. And then I will do like monthly, like what's going on types of things. Valentine's Day collection, that was coming out. So I sent that. Last chance thing, that was going out. And then I always try to do like a thank you thing with a picture of my family, because that's personalization, and you really, really, really want that, you know? You want them to be able to see who they're ordering from. That's really, really important to me. So that one says, trust the magic of new beginnings. Happy New Year from our family to yours. And then Bring Back My Bar is happening right now. So this is my little Bring Back My Bar thing. And the inside is just, if I can open it. Yeah. The inside is just a sample. And then I folded the whole thing shut, and then I stapled it. But this is my top 6, and then when it's available, and then this is all of the ones that are coming back, so they can see this and kind of get an idea of what they might like, and then they'll get to smell something too. And shimmer is amazing. Everybody likes shimmer. I feel like they do. This particular one got a scent circle. It doesn't matter what scent it is. I used to be kind of a snob about this back in the day and be like, oh, I'm not gonna send anything that's, you know, whatever. But these are all pumpkin scents that I had left over, and these are the ones that I'm giving away right now, because it's what I have, and I think that that's fine. I think that's okay. They will love it. Okay, so, oh, and then candy. Always candy. I like to put candy in there. I like to put suckers in there. You can do anything that you want. The point is to make them feel appreciated. And the best way to make somebody appreciated, to me, is to send them something a little extra that you don't have to. You know what I mean? And making sure that you're timely with saying thank you. Don't wait a month and then message them. As soon as you see the order, just take 5 seconds and message them and say, hey, thank you so much for your order. Be watching out for... It's not easy. It's not easy, but it's got to happen. I can't sit on pumpkin scent circles for ever and ever. Okay? It's got to happen. So, I'm just sending them out, and no problems yet. No complaints. No complaints yet. Okay. For bigger things, sometimes I will send a whiff box. If it's like a big order, like a lady the other day, bless her. She lives 2 towns over. I asked her, something. I think I asked her how her bars were. She was like, yeah, I loved them, but I'm thinking about getting an air purifier. was like, okay, let's do it. Let's get it. You know, just let me know what you want to do. I was like, but I can put it under party for you, and, you know, that would help you. You get free stuff or whatever. She's like, okay, that sounds great. Well, so I send her the thing, and I'm like, okay, pick your scents. Nothing. She ghosts me. And I'm like, why'd you do that for? You know? Yeah, she turned around and went on the website and just ordered it. She didn't get anything for free. She paid cash for everything that she got. Used my personal party link instead of getting her own thing. And so I messaged her, and she was like, I'm sorry, that was overwhelming, trying to do the whole party thing. She's like, I would just rather have it. So now she placed almost a $200 order between pods almost $300 order between pods and her air purifier. And I'm like, bro. So I sent her a whiff box because she deserved it, you know? For me, I get them half off by doing my Scentsy club, so I'm not sorry, you know? Giving a little bit extra to show appreciation. I'm okay with doing that because I like gift giving. I like to give gifts. I like to receive gifts. And it's one of my love languages. I enjoy it. So go a little bit extra. Always extra for me. What else? Okay, so I think that's it for that. Next, I'm going to attempt to pan this camera around without having anything crazy happen so that you can see an example of my next part, okay? So, next is customer order happies for locals, okay? Goes the same as Happy Mail for me. Why do I do it? Because I want to spoil them. I want them to think that I'm the best consultant in this whole area. That's what I want. People want to shop with someone who makes them feel good. You know, you want them to like you. And I'm not saying that giving them free stuff is the only way to make somebody like you. That's not true. But you want them to feel like they're valued. They want to feel valued. So for me, I always give them a little bit extra so that they know that I'm appreciative. Yeah, I said that. Look, I'm doing a good job with my notes. I just know how I feel when I shop with somebody. If I shop with somebody and I don't get a thank you or anything for like 2 weeks after, I'm just kind of like, dang. Like, did they see my order? Like, I already got my stuff, but they never said anything to me. And so that kind of makes me feel bad. So I don't ever want anyone to feel that way because of me. So whenever I get an order, an in-person order, then I always try to make it feel like a gift. I want it to feel like they just bought themselves a present and I wrapped it for them. You know what I mean? So doing that has made a huge difference for me. The cute packaging, the fun extras, candy, and always samples, always a lot of samples because I want to plant smell seeds for later because I can't tell you how many times I put samples in the bag and they're like, oh, well, you gave me this sample that was blue and I need more of that. Let me look and see what the scent is. And almost every time that guarantees me another order. So just like planting seeds for future people joining your team, plant seeds for future sales. That's what giving out the samples is doing. Hi, Jennifer. I've been praying for you and your husband. I'm losing my voice. I'm very sorry if you guys are just getting on. So every season, basically, I say season loosely, but yes, season, but also around every holiday, I will change up my mail out station, okay? I will try to pick things that are seasonal. I will go to stores like Dollar Tree. I will shop all year round and try to get different things. So, I'll show you. This is my station for Valentine's Day, and it's just stuff to package with. Like, there are cute little suckers that I found at TJ Maxx. I put those there. These were actually from fall. These gnomes were from fall. They had like a little sunflower on them and I pulled it off. I've got my tags, I've got my cards, I've got my scent of the month stuff. I've got more of my bring back my bar things. I've got candy here. Sometimes I'll do something ridiculous, like give them a face mask in there, with a cute tag. Sometimes I'll give them sprinkles and like cake mix or cookie mix. There's candy. There's these little conversation hearts are in here. And then I've got my ribbons and all that stuff. A big thing for me is, if I don't knock all this stuff down, big thing for me is watching the seasons, like the different, because this is Christmas, but I made my cards with green in them so that it would match and coordinate, because I thought that was really cute. So this crinkle paper like this, I got this all after Christmas. Super, super cheap. I think I got it for like 70% off, so it made it like 30 cents a bag, which is awesome. Up there, I've got, I'll show you my tissue papers. Those are rose petals. Those are little sequence bags. Just stuff. Okay, these are super cute, which I'll show you more of these later, but these were cups for Christmas that I got at Walmart, and they were 80% off, which made they were $3.99, so I think I got them for 80 cents, which is pretty nice. I got my little cello bags and just stuff. Okay, stuff. I like to collect stuff, but by collecting after season like that, it saves me a lot of money, because I'm not paying full price for hardly anything. I just save it. I have a 2-door closet right here, just a normal bedroom closet. And I keep my stuff in there so that, yeah, I don't have to stress. Extras, I made these and posted them on the What Did You Share. I have the file that I'll share with you guys, but it says wax is love, soak it up. And it's just a cotton cleanup, which is great because cotton cleanups are coming back in February, if you didn't see. If it's a birthday month, and I know, I've got Rice Krispie treats that I'll give out. These are birthday sprinkle ones, and it says, oh snap, crackle and pop, it's your birthday month, happy birthday. But it's easy and very cheap. It doesn't take me a lot of time, but it's special, you know what I mean? Special extra stuff. So there's that part. Hopefully I wasn't too long-winded with my with my training here, because I tried to get straight to the point, but it is a lot of information. I would love to redo my office. I just have so much stuff. Like, there's just stuff. That's my desk. That's horrible. It's like you can't even see the top. And I just cleaned it, which is the bad thing. I just have a lot of stuff. That's okay. Today's not the day to stress about that. So, number 3. This part is the part that I get the most questions. That's a good question. I have an HP office jet, and I have Insta Ink. So not that much. I just do it every month. Like, it charges me every month, and I've never had like overage or anything like that. I just, it just sends me new ink when I need it, and I don't have to stress about it, really. It's really easy to put in, and then I print almost everything on cardstock just because I like the way that it looks better. Oh, this is something else. I have this sitting here. I forgot to use it, but just a fun extra that you can add is I have these two that you can have, but it's just a printable. It says, will you be the lucky winner? Go to Dollar Tree and get these really, really cute raffle tickets and just attach it. And then it says, watch our Facebook for announcements. That's it. And so they're like, oh my gosh, it's a raffle. And that's just fun. Everybody likes raffles. I like raffles, but I don't really win stuff, so, but I do try. Okay. Squirreled again, sorry. Mystery bags and bundles. Mystery bags and bundles. My most requested, most popular aspect of my business, because it's so fun, and it's so fun to share about. I enjoy sharing it because it has been super beneficial to my business. Okay, so mystery bags. Mystery bags. One time I went to I guess it was this last, it was like a retreat SFR thing, right? And we had like an award ceremony, and it's my turn to walk up. No. I'm in my seat and someone else was walking past me, and she stopped dead in front of me, and she said, "Oh my gosh, you're the mystery bag lady," in the middle of a filled like auditorium room. I melted. Like, I think my spirit came out of my body, because she scared the life out of me and also embarrassed me in front of a lot of different people. And I didn't realize that I had deemed that name until this moment in my life. So I'm the mystery bag lady. So mystery bags, huge part of my business. I'm the mystery bag lady. These are fun and super, super, super easy once you get established in doing it, okay? When I started, there was very little interest in my bags, because people had no idea what I was trying to do, okay? And the case is probably the exact same with you if you've been trying to do mystery bags and it hasn't gotten anywhere, okay? I tried 4 times before my first set of 6 bags, okay? I flopped 4 times over and over and over again, month after month. So what did I do, okay? I kept making them anyway. Even though nobody ordered them, I still was like, oh, well, I would do this theme, and I'll do this, and this in there. Sorry, that was a big crash outside. Scrolled again. I kept doing it, and I kept making the bags, and I kept promoting the bags, okay? After that, I'd be like, wow, that round was so fun. Check out these bags. These bags turned out so cute for February or whatever. It wasn't until February, a couple years back, that they took off, and I have had very successful things since then, and it's been a huge blessing to my PRV. When I joined, I was never a PRV rock star like some of these people. Like, I didn't hit 2,000 PRV until at least 2 years in. Like, I couldn't figure it out. Like, it was just so much PRV, and it was daunting. And it wasn't until I got really well established in doing mystery bags and being able to like base PRV on those, that it helped me so much. So that's nice. That's a big part of it. Basically all I do is I just come up with a theme. Like, I need a theme, come up with my theme, take orders, create the bags, basically just running on inspiration, using what scent descriptions are, what the names of the scents are. Hitting 2,000 PRV was really, really hard for me for the longest time. And mystery bags gives me now at least 700 PRV every time I do them. And that's huge for me. So at least try to do it. You know, it could be a blessing for you. I think that these are so popular because like blind bags are so in right now. You know what I mean? Like, blind bags and the subscription boxes, and people love a surprise, and then on top of that, they want a good deal. And my biggest purpose in doing mystery bags is so they could get more product than what they technically paid for. And I enjoy doing that. So I'm able to do it kind of like you would do like a 10-bar special, where people get, you know, in a 10-bar special, they would get 10 bars for, you know, quite a bit less than what they would pay if they just bought them outright. It's the same principle with mystery bags. It's just how you do it. So them being so excited is huge fuel for me, because like I said, I love to gift give. Like, I love to do that. But the biggest part in it is being consistent. And that's in so many aspects right now, just of my business. I have built myself a very strong group of loyal customers who share from me and order from me, and they trust me with these bags every month because they know that I'm going to deliver. You know what I mean? Consistency is huge. Even when no one orders, okay? Still keep doing it and still keep showing what you're doing, because eventually people are going to be like, oh, wow, that was really cool. Like, I wish I would have done that. And then, you know, that's all I did. Just earn their trust. That's what you need to do, is earn the trust. They know what to expect by not knowing what to expect. Because yes, the bag is a surprise, but they're going to know that they're going to love it because I deliver every month, okay? Let's see. So, tips for making your bags. Biggest part. I try to pick things that I can bundle and save, okay? I try to do themes with scents that can tie into that theme. Like one month, my theme was, I'm going to flip out, okay? That was mermaid themed. And so I was able to put, make a splash. I was able to put shimmer. So use scents that kind of like sound like the theme, just so they can see how it's all tying in. You know what I mean? Hi, Missy. I talked about you twice. I always try to put like something exciting, or like sometimes I'll get cookies from local bakeries, or sometimes I've put hot cocoa bombs in there. Like one time I spent a whole weekend just making hot cocoa bombs to put them in my bags. What else? This month I'm doing chocolate. I'm doing chocolate piñatas. I don't know if you know what that is, but basically it's like a cocoa bomb, but you fill it with stuff. So I'll fill it with candy. I think I'm going to roll up coupons and put them in there. So it'll be candy and coupons and, you know, stuff like that, just foodie stuff. And then you close it up and then you cover it in chocolate and decorate it with sprinkles. But the box comes with a mallet, which is like a wooden hammer. And so you attach that to it, and I'm going to make a tag that says, you know, like this is a chocolate piñata, break me open for a sweet surprise or something. And all they'll do is they'll open their little box and they'll break it open. It's just something interactive and fun that has nothing to do with Scentsy. It doesn't cost me very much and will be exciting to them, okay? I always try to include something funny or unique, something that they're never going to find anywhere else. Like one time, and a lot of it I find on Amazon, which is the best part. Like people see, they're like, where did you find this? And I'm like, I found it on Amazon, you know? It's a weird stuff. But one time I found, I can't remember what theme I was doing. I can't even remember, but it was like I found pens that look like bones. Like they looked legit like bones. And so I put that in there and people looked at it and they're like, what the heck? Like, where did you even find this? Like, it fits perfectly with your theme, but I would have never, ever thought. So weird stuff. And then I always try to sell in 6s so that I can use the bundle and save. That's huge. You want to save money that way. So you're going to put the stuff in your cart, and then I use my half offs to be able to beef up my bags. And then I'll use the credit and stuff for the same purpose and be able to get more for less, and also be able to afford samples and stuff like that. So really fun. I will say with my bags, which is something that a lot of people don't do. But like I said, this is my way and you do it however you want. I am fine with dipping into my commissions for my bags. Okay. I'm fine with that. Because these are all my VIPs who do it. And so I don't mind. I don't mind going a few dollars, over what I'm supposed to, because it's worth it to me. But you don't have to do that. My bags are sometimes a little bougie. So just let you know. As far as mystery bags go, I am working on my bags right now. I don't have them done. I will have them done this coming up week, and I will post pictures of what I've done as soon as I finish them. I don't have one to show right now because I'm in between bags, but I will. Oh, something else I wanted to show. When I was talking about putting weird stuff in there that you probably wouldn't think about, this is one of the first ones that I ever made. And I thought this would be really, really cute because it's so close to Valentine's Day, right? These are wax samples, okay? It smells so good. They are vanilla bean buttercream. And then I just used whatever wax on top to make it look like candy. So my goal with this was to make it look like candy. Let me see if I can even pop this open and show you what I did. I have some scissors. Oh, I do, right in front of my face. Okay. So what I did was, it was super easy. I just used a bonbon shell. I don't know if you know what that is, but this is what it looked like before. So that was it. It just looks like candy. And then what I did on the inside was, so I filled it with wax on the bottom, and then I solidified the first part. And then I got these really cute little sayings online. Let's see if I can scrape this off enough to show you. I got these really cute sayings online that are, so noisy. Affirmations. They're positive affirmations. This says, I am proud and accept myself unconditionally. So what it was supposed to happen is, yeah, this is a sample, but you're going to take the whole thing and you put it in your warmer and it's going to melt. And at the end, they had these laminated words of affirmation on the inside that would melt like a fortune as they, you know, they could read it when they were done. So, like a fortune cookie, but an affirmation, and they're wax, right? Super fun. Super fun. But yeah, these were cute. I always try to do something like that is exclusive for my bags. But now I made a mess. Oops. Okay. Moving on. If you guys have questions about mystery bags, specific questions, ask them, and I will come back after, and I will, I know, I thought that was pretty brilliant. I thought it was pretty good. But ask them, and I will come back, and I will answer whatever you have. I'm sorry that I don't have one to show you. I'm just in between. Okay. My bundles. My bundles. This is my favorite part of my job. This is my favorite part of being a Scentsy consultant. We're good. I started doing these on accident, actually, when COVID happened, because we kind of got cut off like mid-year. Okay. They closed the schools, and the kids only went to like March, and then they closed the schools. And my kids are like, we're gonna miss our teachers. And I'm like, I know, like that sucks. Like nobody got to give them anything, like no end of the year present, you know, and we loved our teachers. So I started thinking about things that I could do, and we were able to get their addresses, and we were able to mail them things, right? Which was a huge help because like you weren't allowed to go anywhere really, and everybody was quarantining, and this ended up turning into a huge part of my business in a way that I was able to give back because I started doing bundles. Okay. And then I kind of turned into like the local bundle lady that if you needed a gift basket or you needed, you know, something like that, then you could come to me and I would help you get something that you would love. Right. Using that to be able to help other people and make their lives easier has been a huge turnaround for me, especially around the holidays, because starting when COVID happened and sending out sunshine boxes, was what we called them. I basically just took everything that I had that was yellow. Anything that I had on hand that was yellow, or anything that I had on hand that was like different colors, I would do rainbow boxes. And it turned into like a, hey, send this box to your best friend. Send this to someone who's in a bad place. Send this to a teacher that you didn't get to give end of the year or anything to. It really flipped my whole business around. Teacher gift, best friend boxes. We started doing exclusively porch drop off, which helped a ton because people were freaked out. Like, people were scared. And we were able to serve them that way so that they didn't have to, you know, stress about stuff like that. They didn't have to worry about going to the store or, you know, stuff like that. Endless possibilities. You can do anything with bundles. So now it's transitioned for me, just in general, to like a service that I provide. Like, it's just something that I do now. And even now that things have opened back up and people are, you know, moving about and things are relatively, which I know it's not like that everywhere, but here things for a long time were relatively back to normal. It kind of stuck. So like, especially around the holidays, like, people will message me, Dutch, bro, God bless. Come here. So sorry. He's just snorts because he can't breathe good. Anyway, it's stuck. And like, just this Christmas, like, I did so many bundles, and it's just from implementing that into my business and offering things gift wrapped. It's just stuck for me. And so try that. Okay. It's huge. How do I do that? So like I said earlier, with my setup station, shopping all year. Okay. Shopping all year for fun extras, for things that I can use. Like, yes, use Christmas for Christmas, but when you're done, keep all of your red wrapping papers and your red tools and your ribbons and your bags and all of that, because that's all going to roll back over into Valentine's Day. Okay. I always look for like things at thrift stores when I'm there, because I just like to thrift. So going to like this local thing, like I found this for $1, like this basket. It would have cost a lot more than that. These right now are at Dollar Tree for $1. So I picked several of those up. Just things as I see them. The cups that I showed you a little bit ago, face masks when they're on sale. Using your host perks is a huge one for me, because I will close out a party and I will get things intentionally to make bundles with. And that, God bless Dutch. Sorry. He's just going to snort at me until I pay attention to him, apparently. So that's a big part of it. What else? So sorry. He's so annoying. Okay, you're being very loud. You need to go get your dad. So noisy. Ridiculous. He just snorts. You good? Yeah, I know you want to touch him. I'm sorry. Okay, so things you need for bundles: crinkle paper, shrink wrap. He's like, he sounds like a catfish, and when I'm not paying attention to him, he stares at me and he snorts. He snorts like that until I play with him or try to touch him. Is it Dutchy? Okay. So sorry. Sorry about him. So yeah, I think that that's basically all on that page. Big one. So this is big stuff. Can you get back down and go lay down? No. Okay, go lay in your bed, bud. Can you go lay in your bed? Thank you. Maybe that'll be better. Big things with making bundles in my experience. If you focus when you're making bundles on making your customers' lives easier. They will not forget that. Still to this day, I have people who message me and are like, oh my gosh, like I remember when you did this and I loved it. Or people who will post about stuff and they'll post their bundles and be like, oh my gosh, order from her. She's amazing. Everything is always so cute. And it is simple. It is simple. I don't have to stress about it. I don't have to worry about it. People have told me that the best part and why they continue to come back is making the process easy. Making it easy for them so that all they have to do is order and then you handle it, okay? With that, okay, every single bundle that you send out, you're potentially getting a new customer, okay? Because it's going to somebody that you don't know. So you need to make sure that you're including yourself in your bundles. For me, that is, I have examples. For teacher bundles, I made these and I included them for teacher bundles at the beginning of the year. Said, God bless teachers, we love the children, but sometimes kids stink. Coming in from recess all sweaty and blowing their little hot breath on everything. Listen, if you need a little something extra to combat the stench, ask me about my teacher discount for the classroom. I would love to help you get this situation under control on the cheap. So this is showing them that we can have a sense of humor about kids being nasty, okay? I'm also a mom and I'm willing to help them keep their room smelling good without spending a ton of money, okay? Whether it's doing a party or if you want to set one up and then give them, you know, a host perk or however that looks for you. Go for it. I'm perfectly happy giving back to teachers because I will basically do anything to have them take my children. Okay, so do with that what you would. Personalizing things, which I know I have one. Maybe I did have one. Maybe I didn't bring it over here. What the hey? Well, I did have one. Did I put it in this box? I bet I did. No, I didn't. Anyway, I have one. I can't find it right now. I'll post it. I'll post it later. But it basically is a, hey, this is who I am. These are my kids. This is what I'm about, right? So that is important to me because I want them to get an idea of who I am, right? So there's that. Putting in your little stuff, and you don't have to make it front and center. You can fold it up small, put it in the bottom, just so as they're going through their bundle, they can see, hey, this is a little spotlight into the person who made this for me, okay? That's it. That's all you gotta do. Putting your stickers on things, also very important because you don't want them to forget where that came from, okay? Important. This is a point that I wanted to include. Whoa, wow, I'm almost done. Can you believe it? Hey, yeah, just kidding. A point that I don't tell people enough, but I do catch a lot when I post on like the What Did You Share group or, you know, some of the creative pages that I post on, people being very specific about things. Like say I put something in this basket. You're like, okay, where did you get this basket specifically? Do you have a link? Or what scents exactly did you put in this bundle? Or what samples did you include specifically so that they could turn around and go and order those bars to do exactly the same? Okay, with bundles, the biggest thing for me is 9 times out of 10, the one who's ordering, they don't care. They don't care what scent it is. I know that's crazy because I'm a question asker and I would ask questions. They are not that way. I took so many orders for bundles for Christmas and I can think of one person one person who asked me what scents were going to be included. They just didn't care. And for me, that's an eye-opener, because it's not about what product is in there when it comes to bundles as much as it is about how it's presented. You know what I mean? So that can take a huge load off anybody who is afraid of making bundles. You don't have to stress the small stuff. More often than not, bundle making is somebody messaging me and saying they need something for their Nana. And I would say, okay, tell me about her. And they would say, well, she's this, and she likes the color pink. It's like, okay, what's your budget? And they'll give me their budget, and I will make something. Like, that's it. That's it. That's all the information I go off of. And they will come and pick it up, and they love it. And it's not as hard as people make it seem sometimes. And just understand. Sometimes it's just do it. You know what I mean? It's all about presentation. And it sounds crazy, and people don't believe me until they see it firsthand. And I'm like, listen, I did probably close to 70 bundles for Christmas. And they just didn't care. They cared about the budget. That's what it was. I want the budget. Or maybe they saw one and they sent me a picture, and they would be like, hey, I saw this one that has the gnome in it. Could you do something similar to this? And I would, you know what I mean? So yeah, it's so much easier, and it's so fun if you let it be fun. Don't overwhelm yourself with all of the little details of where'd you get the basket and where'd you put your sticker and, you know, stuff like that. Just have fun with it. Super exciting. Okay. Sorry, I'm making sure I didn't miss anything. Oh, Paige, I'm sorry. Gift baskets are fun. I love to do them. And I think that, yeah, if you guys have questions, ask them, because I can totally help. Okay. Yeah. To make it complicated, make it easy for them, and they will come back for more. That's my whole point with bundles. That's it. In a nutshell, make it fun. So lastly, and I wasn't going to touch on this, but I am going to touch on this because it's very important to me. Okay. Hi, Tammy. Team mail. Okay. This one's big because I love team mail. If you know me, I keep all my stuff. Like, it's back there, hanging on the back of my door over here. I keep all of my things because I love, Carol Ann, I would love to know some of your themes for surprise bag. Girl, I do all kinds of stuff. One time I did, congratulations, you survived 2020. That was a January bag. I'm gonna flip out for mermaid. That was a mermaid theme. I've done kids bags with my daughter. She's 12 now, and so she'll do kids crates, which is really good for PRV. This month I'm doing, my theme this month is So This Is Love, and it's all Valentine's Day themed. I've done Halloween bags. So I've done like a Nightmare Before Christmas bag, a Hocus Pocus bag. I did a horror movie themed bag once. I did Elf. I did the Santa Claus. I did, was it Elf, Santa Claus, National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, and The Grinch. I've done Sunrise, Sunburn, Sunset, Repeat, which was all beach themed. Kids crates are fun. It's just geared towards kids. So I will let my 12-year-old, and she just goes. She picks the stuff that she wants to put in it. And it's usually right on because she's a kid, you know, so she can pick it out. Getting your kids involved is a huge part. Like, I meant to show you my little thingy on here. But we even have stickers with my older threes because they are huge Yeah, we have done lots and lots and lots and lots of different themes. But this one says, this order was lovingly packaged with help from sweet little hands. So that's got my kids on it. To get them involved, because people love that type of stuff, okay? They want to see your family. So helping them, yeah, for sure. Use your niece, somebody who is special to you, because I think we've all learned that when people order, they're not ordering from Scentsy, they're ordering from you. So that's big. Use things that are important to you and be as personable as you can. For Bring Back My Bar, I'm not really doing anything besides just throwing samples, because I don't know. I don't know. It's just such a small period of time. I mean, my customers know about it and they've ordered, but I don't know. I didn't spend a lot of energy. I think a lot of that is because I'm so focused on new season, that Bring Back My Bar is kind of shaded by that. So that's probably right. Oh, I was going to show you, an example of a bundle. So I made this. It took me 5 seconds. Okay. Look how cute. Isn't that cute? So I'll put this in a cellophane bag that I have. I'll put some stuff in the bottom. This is one of those suckers I told you I got at TJ Maxx. And again, nobody cares about the scents. They don't care. That's Homestead Holiday, but it matches, right? That's cream. That's a scent circle. Like, put your tag on it, slide something in the back, and that's it. These cups were like $1. They were $1 at Walmart in the clearance section, Christmas clearance section. So possibilities are endless. Use what you got. What else was I going to say? Oh, and the things that you put thank yous. Okay. This is my thank yous. It just has my kids in it. Love brag tags so that your customers will share. Okay, you want them to share with their people so that they bring you their people, right? That's what you want. You want them to know about Scentsy Club, especially if you're handing out Bring Back My Bar anything. These two always kind of go together. It's kind of an understood. Because I want them to fall in love with that, and then I want them to have it forever. So that's important. Something else are coupons. These are really easy to make. I have this file. I might have it without my name. If not, I could probably do one without my name. My name's down here. But it's really easy. It's just easy stuff. Free shipping with local pickup. Free room spray. Free Scentsy bar with $50 purchase. Free scent circle with $30 purchase. And a lot of things are things I would be doing anyway. So, not bad. Yes, everything I print is on cardstock, unless it's something like this. This is just regular paper because I'm going to bend it, and that is easier to bend when it's not on cardstock. So I'll do that. Okay. Let me see. Team mail. Okay. Team mail is important for me because team mail is important to me. I think it's important to do things for others that you see value in when others do for you. So when people send me stuff, I love it. I love mail. I love happy mail. I like to get things like Missy, my SSD, she'll send from Amazon Prime for like $2,000 holla, or like, things like that. And I love that because growing up, I was not the type of person that got celebrated a lot. And for me, that's a big deal. Okay. I'm extremely hard on myself, and I like to be celebrated, and that probably maybe might make me sound crappy. But who doesn't like a pat on the back? You know what I mean? So team mail is important for me because I know my life, and I know the things that I've gone through, and I know my issues kind of that we talked about with why I joined. I suffer with anxiety and depression, and everything I do never feels like it's enough, So having somebody send me a postcard, even if it's a piece of paper that cost them 35 cents to mail, you know? That's a big deal for me. I love mail. I love when Scentsy sends us mail. Just, I don't know how many other ways I can say it. I just love mail. So being able to do that for someone else, why wouldn't you do that? Like, you don't know what these people are going through. Okay, they join your team, and yes, we know very plainly on the outside kind of what their life looks like, or we see their Facebook and we see maybe some of their struggles that they have going, but you don't know who that person is at the root of who they are. You know what I mean? So you don't know if that person is, you know, the stay-at-home mom who feels like she doesn't have a purpose and who cries every time her husband leaves. You know what I mean? You don't know if it was, you know, the woman who as a child was abused and maybe she still has a lot of leftover trauma and she thinks that she's not good enough, not worthy, not enough. You don't know if this is the person who is shut into their house and you might be the only good thing that happens to them all day. You don't know who these people are, and it takes you no time and very little money to just send them something in the mail to be like, you know what? I see you. I see you hustling. I see you doing this. If they're doing it, it's for a reason. They also have a why. It takes you nothing to be able to reach out to that person and yeah, exactly, here, recognize them, recognize what they're doing. So that is why Happy Mail is so important to me. And I didn't initially plan on touching on Happy Mail because I don't know, I just wasn't, like I said before, it's sometimes a soft spot, you know, for people. If they don't do it, then, you know, it can, you know, ruffle feathers. I send to my whole group, okay? Just because since I joined, Missy has always kept me involved, no matter what. I am still to this day sent Happy Mail for Missy. And so I knew that I wanted to duplicate that, you know, try to do the things that make you feel good when you get those from other people. So all that to say, the biggest point that I tend to see a different point of view is about cost, okay? It doesn't have to cost a lot. You can mail things very affordably. I'll show you some examples. So say you want to do top 10 for PRV, okay? That's it. Your name, their name, 35 cents. Okay? Write it on there. It's cute. You need one of these forever until one day you want to. So I'll do PRV for these. I do a drawing for 500 by the 15th. Okay? If they get 500 by the 15th, we'll do that. Active, which a lot of this I'll get into because we don't send mail for all of these things, but they are awarded for a lot of these things. Like, we've started doing bingo with our team, and it's really, 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 really fun. Like, me and David's my husband. We look forward to this every month. So we do it once a month, and if they get 500 by the 15th, they get a bingo card. Any new recruits that they have, they'll get 2 bingo cards per new join, and then $2,000 holiday will get, I think it's 2. And then I know that the top 3 PRV get 3 bingo cards, and then we give away bingo cards for like just being on the team and being active. So we'll give for those, but that it's just fun because then we all get to hang out together, and it's just exciting to have bingo together as a family, you know. So for new joins, I can share this because I've got it. I got a sparkle in the way, but it says, "I'm so excited for you. I almost wet my plants." And this costs a stamp, you know, it's just a stamp. For people who roll up to you, it's just a mini fruit roll up, and it says, "We are so excited to have you roll up. You are amazing. We are excited to see where you go from here." So that when, you know, people roll up to your team for birthday months, this is just confetti. This is me and David. He is like, if you don't know him, he's like one of the most ridiculous people. But it's me and David. And it says, "It's your birthday month, and you know what? We are so happy you were born. Wishing you the happiest of birthdays from your Team Vibe family." So there's that. And this is already done, okay? You can set yourself up and just, see, 50 cents. Got it ready to write on. It's got my, don't stalk me, it's got my address on there. And then the same with these. Like, you can make these in advance. This one's for Sensational Start. So when they earn Sensational Start, I've got these ready to pop in the mail. It says, "You are off to an amazing start. Congrats on your awesome achievement. We are so proud of you." It's got confetti in it. And the back says, "Sensational Start is a huge deal. Like, seriously, wow. Very small percentage of consultants reach this awesome goal, and you knocked it out of the park. You are amazing, and we are so proud of you. Way to go." So just little things like this isn't going to cost, it's not going to cost you a lot. It's not, okay, it's not going to break you, but this can mean a whole lot to somebody who doesn't have anything. You know what I'm saying? So I always send because I would rather than not. You know what I'm saying? Okay. If you want to do more, your gifts can be any price that fits your budget. Okay. Like, they don't have to be anything crazy. This is kind of an idea, that I had. So a lot of times for inspiration on things that I want to do, I will just go to Dollar Tree and I'll walk around. Okay. I find a lot of weird stuff. It's like, my favorite part is to send them weird stuff that they just wouldn't ever think, you know. So, I found these and they were $1. They are little ugly dolls, but they are like clips, like backpack clips or something. I don't know. And so this, very, very lightweight. And this card says, "You are a PRV monster." Okay. And that's it. Like, that's all I had to send. This cost me $3 to send. For this little guy, he was $1. So like $4. And you send a really, really cute gift, in the States. Okay, and like I said, sorry, I'm slowly getting through this pile of stuff. Actually kind of shocked my voice has hung on like this. So weird stuff. As far as sending things that are very cost effective, you can send anything. Okay? When I say that you can send anything, I mean literally you can send anything. Just some examples of things that I've sent. Way to promote. Are you ready for a pay raise in February? These are raisins, y'all. That's it. You can get like 100 of these for $1. Raisins. Packs of gum. I couldn't do this without you. Okay? Easy. Printed it, slapped it on there, send it in the mail. Okay? This. If you eat Chinese food, go to the restaurant and eat Chinese food. I am so proud of you. Soy sauce. You could send them soy sauce just to make them giggle. You could do Pepperidge Farm Chessmen cookies. This one says, "You are amazing. Well played." It's good. Well played. See it? These are craisins, okay? We got these because my kids swore up and down that they loved craisins, so we got a huge box of them from Sam's Club. We got a huge box of craisins. Well, it turns out my kids don't like craisins. So we mailed them out. And this one says, girl, your PRV was cray cray. We are so proud of you, right? This costs nothing. Costs nothing. Or this one. These are Fig Newtons, okay? You are friggin' amazing. I'm done. I'm done, but my point is, it's not that serious, okay? You can still send them something cheaply and have it be so funny, right? I have all those tags if you want any of them. I'll post them for you. Okay, so that is team mail. That is bundles. And last but not least, okay, I posted this picture and I wasn't, Dutch, quit being annoying. I wasn't going to share, but then people asked about it and I was like, I kind of feel like I need to. So I'm going to tag her so that if, you know, I mess this up, then she can maybe fix it for me. Yeah, I have all the tags. I love making tags and I love, it's ridiculous. Like, I love making tags and I like sending really stupid stuff. So I'm not sorry. And they really like it. So, I mean, take it from me, right? Okay, so my picture, party packs, okay? I got this idea from Heather Gorsuch and this is just my spin on it. If you know Heather, you know that she's just amazing. She's just a creative genius. And she just, if you're talking to her, she just will have this idea, right? And her wheels just turn and you can just watch it unravel like behind her eyeballs. So she's brilliant. Just the way that her brain works. Like I could just watch her all day. So she was talking about this party pack idea and it was like in the height of COVID. Like you're obviously not doing home parties anymore. Times are scary, stuff's weird. So why not do parties from home, right? So this is not the most cost-effective way to get orders from a party, but it works, okay? So if you're willing to put out the money in advance, I always get it back. So that, okay? So what do I put in? So, okay, the premise of this, first and foremost. Hello, Jenica. I think that's how you say your name. I've never said your name to your face. So, like, that's right. Party packs. So what you do is you're going to set up a Facebook party, okay? And you're also going to make a Google document, like a Google Doc. Isn't that what they call it? So you'll set it up and it's got like a questionnaire. It's a questionnaire. So what you'll do is you'll post it and the person will add all of their friends to this party and you'll say, okay, this is a Facebook Live party. You don't have to do a live if you don't want to, but it does help. Basically, all you're doing is you are getting them to answer a questionnaire. That's what you want, is you want to know about them. So you will post this Google form, that's the thing. And they will go on and they will answer the questions. Well, the questions are going to ask them things like, what are some products that you have used from Scentsy that you love? And so, you know, they'll answer, okay, well, I've had wax, or I have a warmer, or whatever. And you can ask them, do you have pets? Do you have kids? Do you, like, what's your favorite kind of scent, right? So then they will go through and they will answer all of this stuff, and that's teaching you about them. Then you are going to use this form that they filled out to make them a custom party pack. So, like, for instance, this lady, she has a pet. She has a dog. She has a warmer. I know that she has a warmer. Dutch, quit. And she likes clean, fresh scents, okay? So in this is my hostess's party. That's her QR code. So it's going to take her right to her party link on my website. This is explaining what it is. We want you to share this. We want you to take all of the stuff in this box and we want you to smell it and test it. And we want you to tell us what your favorites are in the party group. Okay? Easy. This is a product sheet. Okay? This is all the current stuff that she has. This is another QR code so that they can shop with us. Okay? Scan this to do it. Then, like I said, she has a dog. So we're putting in some of the pet stuff. So these are pet samples, and we're putting in milk bones for her dog, okay? Easy peasy, inexpensive, whatever. So these are going in here so that she can try those. And then we know that she likes fresh scents, so I'm putting in, because in my opinion, it's clean. I have to see. Okay, we're good. Luna and Body, okay? So she's getting samples of that. And then I'm giving her samples of Jamie Time. I'm giving her samples of Make a Splash. And I'm giving her samples of Just Breathe, okay? So she's getting these in there so that she can smell them and try them out. And then I'm giving her a business card of mine so that she knows who this came from, okay? Thank you. That was a surprise sneeze. So yeah, that's basically all it is. So this is just giving them the opportunity to try before they buy. You know what I mean? And that way it kind of cuts it out of the guesswork. Like, they don't have to, like, try to, like, guess what they're going to like. This is just a way to meet together without actually meeting together. And it works really, really, really well. So, party packs. I have this file, too. That you could probably just put your own QR code on, and that way it's ready made. I also I read where somebody asked about the shading around. I don't know if you guys can see that. Oh, it's blue around it. It's just the stroke. It's what they call it, stroke on the PixArt app. That's what I use for all of my things. This box is, I had to ask. Wow, that was loud. This one is 7 by 4 by 2. Okay. It costs me usually around $3 to send. Usually all of the guests don't fill out the form. So I just send it to the guests who do, okay? And then that helps me cost-wise. But like I said, it's not the most, it's not the cheapest way to do a party pack. If you didn't want to send a box and you wanted to send everything in like an envelope, you could totally do that too. Maybe get, I have a printable over here that I'll share too. I just pretty much need to do like a printable dump in here so you guys can have all the things. But basically it's just a printable that says, here, I really think you'll like these. And if you have scent stickers, then put scent stickers on it. And you could totally do a party pack with like a stamp. You know what I mean? So I like them too. Mylar bags cost me the same as these boxes do. So I just use them. They cost the same for me to send. So I don't know. It's just more fun, I think, to open a box than it is to I don't think I had a 25 bar deal. I had the 25 where they could buy all of the Bring Back My bars, but it wasn't really a deal. It was like a, which I'm sure you probably could. It would be just mathing that out to make it work on how many you would need to make that work. It would probably be less, I would imagine. I'm not sure. I'll think about it. Yeah, I get the boxes from Amazon. They're pricier than the Mylars, but for me, they just look really nice, and I like them. And I feel like stuff's more secure in a box than not, but that's just my opinion. yeah, I mean, it's worth, I bet that you could figure it out. I bet there's a way to do a special that big. I just didn't do it. I just have like 2 people who got the full set just because they wanted the full set. You know what I mean? So I didn't really offer a special on it. I just offered them the opportunity, if that makes sense. But that's all that I have. Unless you guys have questions or you need help with something, I'm probably going to go and drink tea and eat soup and rest my voice because my voice is not happy with me now. But I didn't want to flake out. I didn't cancel. I had an excuse and I didn't do it. So, yay me. Yes, I have a certain amount of spots. Like this month I had 30 spots. And when people were like interested, I would ask them to send and when they were like, how much do you want to send? And I'm like, okay, well, there's $25 spots, or you can upgrade to VIP for $40. And so that way they had an opportunity to have a higher priced bag, but the bags were priced initially for anyone. So that was kind of helpful because over half picked $40 bags, which it's nice for PRV. I like that. Let me go back and see. What would you do for a new consultant who has limited inventory? I mean, I feel like most of us start out that way. I know I did. I remember having like a little stockpile of like 3 bars and like a room spray, and it was like going places, you know? Like I was really, really excited when I started to build. But honestly, I would probably focus on wax samples. Like that's what I did. And then using my perks for stuff that I could give away was nice because I felt like I still feel like anytime that I've ever given back to a customer or given back to another consultant or, you know, just given anything away, I've never regretted it, you know, like I've never regretted it. Yeah, April, that's a good one too. Stickers. That's a great option, especially since so many people have shared the rub and smell sticker templates that you can put them on. You can get them all. You get 72 of each sticker for, you know. I love you, Raina. I can't wait to see you again. It's been a really long time. But anyway, if any other questions, you guys drop them here and I will come back and look. But I appreciate you guys listening to me for so long. I feel like I've been on here for a really long time. And I'm sorry for it being so long-winded, but lots on my heart, lots to share. And I really don't even feel bad. It's just my voice just doesn't want to go where I need it to go. And it's a problem. I'm loud and I need to be loud. You know what I mean? Anyway, I love you guys. Hope you guys have a wonderful weekend and stay safe, okay?